All right. Go ahead with any questions.
Coach, this one was 42-16 in the pantry off today. That pleased you very much to see that kind of effort against this North Carolina team.
No, it did. I was really pleased with how we, after that first quarter, we looked to get the ball in the paint. We looked to try to attack inside out. We had some great looks starting off the game, just weren't going in. And that's something that, we had watched the NC State game when they played Carolina, and they got a little caught up in the open threes and kept shooting them, and it didn't go in. And that's the one thing that we didn't want to do. If the threes are going in, great, shoot them. But if not, let's go inside out. And that's what we did after that first quarter.
They were out, of course, with Stephanie Walz today. How much did that change the style of play?
Well, it's a big-time score that they lose. I thought Taylor Keenan played great for them. I thought she attacked. I thought she was very aggressive. She looked to score. But it's definitely, a tough blow when a player of Stephanie's caliber is not out there. And then Destiny Walker, too, who hasn't played in a few weeks, she can shoot the basketball. She was a part of the USA basketball team that I was fortunate enough to coach as an assistant. So I know she can play too. So, it's one of those things, you're fighting through injuries and trying to patch things together. We've been there. I understand it. But I thought they competed really hard.
Cindy Zambrano's late barrage there. They have to be a lot of fun to be watching over on the Saturday.
No, it was great. That's one thing that I know Sid's able to do is shoot the three. I keep challenging them all. You got to show me in practice, that you can give me that confidence that defensively, the assignments, what you're supposed to do. Because we're getting into the part of a season where, one possession matters. You've got to be smarter with the basketball. You got to know what you're doing defensively. And those are the things that I keep trying to harp on and trying to work with our team about.
I know Mariah started off 1 for 6 today, and it seemed like she passed up a couple shots earlier in the second half, and then you pulled her aside there in the third quarter. Was that just to kind of tell her it was okay to shoot the ball?
Well, I told her in the first half, and that's one thing that's really been a struggle with Mariah. When she misses some shots and she gets down on herself, she'll pass things up. And I try to explain to her, if you miss a few, don't take the first one in transition. Now when it goes inside out, then step up and shoot the basketball. She had a few that came off some set plays where we looked inside, they helped, we kicked to her, she's wide open, she's got to pull the trigger. She's got to shoot. If you're a shooter, you can't have a long memory. Because if you continue to sit there and worry about, I missed this last one, I missed that one, it's just not good for our ball club.
Jasmine Jones with some quality minutes in there for you today. A little bit about her progression as the game season has gone on. Yeah,
Jazz rebounded the ball extremely well. She was very aggressive. I mean, she should have been 3 for 8 if she makes that uncontested layup there in the fourth quarter. And she had some good pull-ups. It's something that, we keep working on in practice. You've got to go game speed in practice. Got to go game speed or you'll never make them in a game. So we're going to continue to push that and emphasize that, but was really pleased with what she did during her minutes.
As you look ahead to a very, very good Virginia team,
yeah.
Thursday night, what do you take out of this game that you have to do better in order to beat them?
Well, we have to be cleaner. We have to be cleaner with the basketball. There are a few times that it was just bouncing everywhere instead of chinning it, making a good hard pass. Passes get deflected. We have to make pass fakes. It's one thing about Virginia with the way they play their zone. They spread it out there in that buzzed zone. You've got to make ball fakes. If you just stand and stare, you'll throw it right to them. So that's one thing that we've talked about and we'll continue to preach. And hopefully we'll be able to take the game film from here and show our kids, hey, this is where we have to get better.
How close are you guys playing to your potential, and what do you need to do to reach it?
Well, I mean, there's spurts where we look really good. We've got to get more consistency. That's the thing for us. We're getting closer. We ended up figuring out a way to score 87 points tonight, which has been a long time since we've scored in the 80s. But we start off with 14 in the first quarter. You know, that's something that we've got to get better at. Now, we had a lot of great shots. It's not like, you know, we didn't get good looks. We did. We just have to continue to work on knocking them down. And then, you know, if we can shoot 46% and higher, you know, we're going to have a chance to be in a lot of basketball games.
What type of clothing budget does the athletic department give Sam Purcell for season?
Looks good, doesn't it? Looks good. I know. It won't surprise me if he dyes it some other color for the next home game to make you think he's got two suits. Okay? Yeah.
What was it like just to be a part of this play for KM? I mean, you look around there in the pink and your players run out and cancer survivors. Just what was that experience like?
I thought it was great. You know, we had gotten that idea from the North Carolina State. I was talking to Wes, and he had told me that that's kind of what they did for a game, and I thought that was a great idea. You know, just puts a little a special touch on it. And I know those 5 women that had the chance to go out there were really excited and just really enjoyed it. It's a game that, you know, we love to be a part of. It's a disease that, you know, I think it's pretty safe to say it's affected everyone somewhere along their family. So, you know, we just love being a part of it. Hopefully, being able to do our part to raise some money to try to help find a cure for it. Thank you, everybody. Very much appreciated.